Hello. I am here. I'm here. I'm just, being me. I'm being late as usual. Hi, everyone. Hi, Yesenia. Oh, my goodness. Why is it always such madness in the back end, right? All right. How is everybody doing today? I feel like I may have had some people drop off because I am so late. It is okay. We are still going to unbox the February's Fabulous Clubs. It is Paws and Petals. I'm really excited about it. It was a big hit, it seems, with everyone. So I am pretty excited. And then also, I wanted to remind you, if you, hi Lynn, if you want to win something, I always give away something at the end. And I will do a spin for the Wheel of Names. If you want to be in the running to win, it's good today. It's a half yard of poly waterproof canvas. This print, hi Beth. Okay. So all you need to do is go on my website to my little shindig pages /fabulous and lucky. I will post it in the chat as well to make it easy. And you'll be in the running to win. And we'll do it at the very end. Okay, there's the link to the giveaway. Okay, so take your time as I'm, going through all these clubs. You can go and add your name if you'd like. All right. Okay. Hi, Corinne. Oh, let's say hi to some people now. Some people are probably, see, y'all are late like I'm late. It's okay. We're good. We're always good with being late in my book. Hi, Beth. Let's see. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Corinne from SoCal. Oh, we got a little bit of snow here this week. Of course, it dropped and immediately melted. We have nothing on the ground, but we did get a little flurrying happening. Okay. I think our snow season is over, that said. Oh, well. Okay. Has anybody made anything first with their clubs yet? Let me know in the comments. I know we're going to talk a little bit about some new things that are happening for the clubs. And then also a community challenge that's happening for the clubs. So if you are in my fabulous clubs, any of them, it would behoove you to make something and you will possibly win one of your upcoming club shipments for free. Okay. I will talk more about that later. First, let's talk about the actual designs, right? So pups and petals. Okay. It is like all springtime and fur babies. Two things that I love, especially fur babies, right? So I really liked all these colors. I didn't think that they were like super traditional spring, like really pastel-y. But I think that they still are like, as Maisie would say, are giving springtime. So I liked how they kind of all mixed together. I thought they complemented each other well. And then I also liked how the designs weren't exclusively like cats and dogs. Like you had some florals too, where if you just wanted to go like with a floral bag instead of like, the pups and kitties, you could totally do that too, right? So different options. And then I also liked how the dogs and the kitties weren't like traditional. Well, some of them were, but there's a green cat here, there's a pink dog, there's a blue dog. I liked how like some of them were kind of more like I don't know what, kid-friendly, cartoony colors, instead of being all traditional dog and cat colors. They are such organic prints, very natural colors. Yes, that's a good way to say it, right? Hi, Mary Lou. Yeah. Okay, so Mary Lou, did you post it yet? I think you did. I think I did see that you posted it, but let me know in the chat. Okay, so we're going to go over all three clubs. Okay. The first is the Totally Fabulous Club. The second is the Freaking Fabulous Club. That's the OG. And the third is the So Fabulous Club. That's the one that comes in a brand new box that I will show you as well. And then all of this info you can find that we talk about today, you can find on the Fabric Club reveals on my website. I still feel like not everybody knows about this, even if you're in the club. But it is, I'm going to actually paste it into the chat. It's under, like on my main page of my website, it's under Fabulous Clubs, and then that drops down and it's called Fabric Club Reveals. And that is like info about everything that's included, all the designs. There's usually a link to retail. Okay, so if you miss anything tonight, feel free. You can go to Fabric Club Reveals and you can look at all the different months and all the different designs we've had. Oh, cool. She's cutting out an Alma made by Shambhala. Okay. Let's go first. Let's start with, I already talked about, if you just came on late, I mentioned this right when we started, but we are giving away a half yard of poly waterproof canvas in this floral print from this month's club. So if you want a chance to win that, I just put the link again in the chat. Okay. And we're going to draw that at the very end. All right. Let's see. Do we have any other comment? Okay. All right. So Heartwood and Hide tags. Oh my goodness. They are amazing, as always. And now I'm just realizing that I don't really have a picture of them because they sold out so fast. 1 second. The Heartwood and Hide tags this month, they matched the panels of the Totally Fabulous Club. Okay, exactly, matched the panels. And they were on rustic white and graphite. And I have two left total. And I used one of them on the bag that I'm in the process of making, which I'll show you. And then this is the other one. So it says, we grow together. Hi, Ashley. Okay. And that one's on the graphite. And then Heartwood and Hide tags, they always have 3/16. So around all of the edges, there's 3/16 of an inch so that you have room to like stitch it onto your bag. And then this was the other one. It said, stay positive. And that's a little sneak peek of the bag that I'm in the middle of. I'll show it in a little bit. Okay, so that was on rustic white. Those were the two tags. They, like, people snatched them up as soon as I put them on the website. Actually, somebody snatched hers up before I'd even announced that I put it on the website. I'm not sure how you guys all do that. Like, you can just sense that something is going up there. Yeah, they are. They're pretty cute, those tags. All right, so the other thing is with Heartwood and Hide tags, it used to be where it was just kind of an extra. I would include like one extra in the clubs, kind of like I would a sticker, but it was just like a little bonus gift. Now the tags, there's 2 tags included in every single club. Okay, so if you get if you're in one club, you get 2 tags. If you're in multiple clubs, you get tags for each of those clubs. So if you are in all 3 clubs, essentially you're getting a full 6-pack of Heartwood and Hide tags that coordinate with that month. Okay? Oh no, you forgot to add your tag. We'll save it for the next project. Do you have any extra fabric that you can make another project with, Sherry? All right. Okay, so that's the tags. Everyone gets 2 tags in each club. Yeah, and I already mentioned they usually come in a 6-pack. There's usually like 3 of each color. There's usually retail available, but there isn't this time because it sold out like that, which is also why I'm not giving a pack of tags away at the end of this live. That's what I usually do, but I don't have any to give. All right, so let's see. we're going to move on to the Totally Fabulous Club. And I'm going to hold it up. Hi, Michelle. Hi. Okay, I am going to hold this up, but I'm also going to show you, I'll show you a closer up view, okay? Hey, Kathy. Woo woo. All right, so here's the Totally Fabulous panel held up. It comes in poly waterproof canvas, excuse me, or cotton waterproof canvas, okay? Something that's new this year is I resized the panels to include more, I think that they will be more versatile this way. So the new panel size is 13 by 18. It used to be 11 by 16. Now it's 13 by 18, 18 landscape, 13 high. And then I've also made sure that the images on the panel is slightly smaller. So those are going to be 5 inches or under 5 inches. And I think that will help you all like utilize these panels in more ways. Okay. And make it like easier to fit more patterns. That's my goal. So let me show you the one for this month. Okay, so here's the panels that I was talking about. So you can see, right, you have more space now around the feature image in the center. Okay. All right. Excited for the larger size. Good. And then this was the Paws and Petals on blue was the main design. This is super cute. I love those pups. And then you had the multi-check, which I love this multi-check. I love like checkerboard in many colors. And yeah, they are so stinky cute. I think so too. All right, let me add this to the stage. Okay, so, and I'm going to take that banner down real quick. Okay, we'll put it up later. All right, so there's essentially what it is, right? So you have, oh, yeah, it's 13. It's actually 13 by 18 and a half. But sometimes with stretching on how they print, how my supplier prints, it can like decrease a little. So I say 13 by 18. So those are the two feature panels in the middle. And to the left is the poly or cotton half yard main, and then a coordinate as well. You're a check lover. Nice. Yeah, I love checks. I think they're just so good for everything. Yeah. So new panel sizes. I used a panel today on the bag I made, or I'm making. Kathy, I tried my best to finish this bag today, and there was a lot of seam ripping involved by my own fault. I think I over interface things. Anyway, there was a lot of seam ripping involved, so I didn't quite finish the bag, but I'm going to still show it to you. I have the outside done. What else? A few I do have. This is about the only thing I do have left in the shop. I do have a few of these panels available in, I think I have like 2 in poly waterproof canvas and 2 in cotton waterproof canvas left. I think from this club, it's like slim pickings because everything sold pretty quickly. All right, but I do have a few of the Totally Fabulous panels left. All right, so that's that club. Let's go to, I belong to team over interfacing, right? It always seems like a good idea and then it ends up not being so. Okay. Now you can see the slight mess behind me. All right. I'm always like, I want structure. I need more structure. And then I'm kicking myself as I'm like turning it out at the end. All right. So next we're going to go over the OG club. Okay. This is the freaking fabulous fabric club. And this one, oops, I'm going to have to rebag this. This one now comes with 5 different designs on extra wide back quarters. Okay. And of course, it comes with shoe tags from Heartwood and Hyde as well. So there were 5 prints on this one. You got the Paws and Petals on blue. I think I called it. Yeah, Paws and Petals on blue. You got, instead of the multi-check, so this is the one that was on the Totally Fabulous panel. You got the multi-plaid. Okay. Then you got the pups. I guess it's pups and kitties, not just pups, on yellow. I think that one's super cute too. And then you got a coordinate here, the tiny flowers, tiny petals, tiny flowers. And this actually was the same background as on the feature panels on the Totally Fabulous panel. It was just a little bit enlarged on the feature panels. And then lastly, you had the blue stripe. It's kind of like a multi-stripe on blue. I don't know. I always have a hard time naming stuff. All right. So that is the Freaking Fabulous Fabric Club. I made, I didn't put it in here to show, but I made a couple of really cute rainbow pouches. Cotton, out of this cotton woven, some of just the scraps I had. But they came out really cute. They were like, it was like an arch rainbow. I sent them to my sister for her birthday. And of course, I don't have the picture in front of me to show you all, but they turned out pretty cute. All right. I love plaid and checks so much. Yeah. That I feel like I maybe should have added, like I should have had this in the some waterproof canvas available, but I didn't this time, and stripes too. Well, I'm glad I make you feel like I designed for you. So, okay, here's the other thing. The cotton wovens are completely sold out. This is, I think this is all I have left, is one set in fat quarters, and I had to keep this close because I wanted to show it today. So this is all I have left. They're completely sold out too, which, I mean, wow, when the cotton wovens sell out, I know that it was a really popular club, right? Okay. All right, we have the So Fabulous Club next. Let me move some stuff because I want to show you how cute the new box is. Got a lot going on over here. All right, so let me put this on. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see. Okay, is that good, or should I? Maybe this view is better, so you can see all of it. I wish it was brighter. I should have put a light over there. Okay, that's the new box for the So Fabulous Club. It is, of course, pink with polka dots and like a little vintagey looking girly, I don't know what you call that, design on the front. And then you turn it around, and there's my logo, my website. And and then you turn it over, and it says, there's a, I don't know, this might be too dark to show you, but it says your happy mail is here, and that's where the label goes. And then finally on the inside, it says, that's my favorite part. When you open it, it says ready, set, sew. So I'll hold it up. I'll hold it up there too. Right? I think it's super cute. I like how they turned out. Selling out. Yes, I do know what you mean. See the box because it was stuffed in the snowbank and soggy. Ugh. Who do I need to talk to? I cannot help what your package delivery people do. I'm so sorry. I promise they look pretty when they leave my house. Yeah. I don't know what I don't understand it. I don't understand what they do. Let me see if I had a light. Where did my light go? I had a light right here, and now it has disappeared. I was gonna say I'll put the light on so you can see me unbox it, but oh, mercy. Everything tends to disappear around here. Oh, I see it. Okay, 1 second. Stay with me. Stay with me. I think it'll be worth it. I should have thought about doing this. We'll see if I can get this contraption set up momentarily. Do you see this mess? All right. In the meantime, is anybody doing Wingo that is here? Is anybody here that is doing Wingo on Friday? And did you receive the email? And did you pay attention to the email? Because there's new stuff for Wingo. Okay, let's see if that. Let's see if that works. I don't know, it's kind of being a weird light right now. It's like flopping around. Okay. Let me see. Plug it in. Okay. Does that help at all? Yeah, that helps, right? Okay. That's better, I think. Okay, so here's the box. Yes, I know it's Zoom. Haven't read the email yet. Good. You know it's Zoom. That's the main thing. Zoom, baby. Yes, got the email. Good. Zoom. Yes, yes. Okay. Good. For in case any of you are like concerned about Zoom, Zoom is like really easy. All you have to, and you don't even have to like be like have a membership or anything like that. You can just click the link and join through a website if you want. Okay. Also, tomorrow, not tomorrow, Wingo is going to be pajama themed on Friday. We thought that since we're on camera with each other, that why not do themed nights, right? Because that's extra fun. So this one's going to be easy. It's just pajama night. All right. So Fabulous Club. Let's get this baby open. All right. So you open it up, and actually this one was ready to, I made an extra one ready to ship. Okay, so you open it up first. It says ready, set, sew on the sticker. Super cute. I hope that you all paid attention. There was like a little sticker on all of the clubs, not even just the So Fabulous Club. But all of the clubs had this, and it says, check out all the club resources and find out how to win a month for free. So there's a QR code to scan, or a website if you want to go to the, like, type in the website into the browser instead. Okay, so that's info on that. All right, then when you open it, let's see if I can do a pretty job. Probably not. Let me see. Oh, beware, I'm using my fabric scissors, people. I don't think I'm going to be able to open this pretty. Oh, well. We'll just. All right. Oh, well. Okay, just rip into it. All right, there it is. All right, so you have, first of all, no more cotton woven. Okay. From the feedback survey last like October that I sent out, people that got the So Fabulous box weren't really using the cotton woven that was included. So we took that out, and we have put a new like base that will alternate here and there. Okay. So for right now, it is this one. Okay, it was the Fabulously Bonded Poly, and it's in the floral garden print. There we go. Okay. A little theme party. Yeah. Zoom party for Disney. I mean, we could do a Disney one. That would be fairly easy too. All right. So that's the Floral Garden, fabulously bonded poly. And then we had the half yard of poly waterproof canvas. Oh, look, there's 2 tags. I do have 2 more. All right. This was in the Paws and Petals on cream. So instead of the blue, you all got, instead of this one, which is what was included on the Totally Fabulous panel, and there was cotton included in the Freaking Fabulous Club. You got cream instead. Okay. All right. 2 tags from Heartwood and Hyde. Then you got a yard of the medium weight waterproof canvas, which is right here. And we've actually had this color before. I just thought this color went so well with that little, well, with the flowers, first of all, right? So it went with all of the, whoop, oh my gosh, it's jumping out of my hands. With all of the light blue flowers, right? As like, I thought it was good accent. But then it also went with the cute little, like fluffy, cute little fluffy dogs, right? All right, so Funkadelic Frost. Then we had a roll of smooth vinyl in the green stripe. Okay, and then finally, I love this vinyl. Okay, an 18-inch roll of the utility weave vinyl in, can you see that? It's like in rustwood was the color, but it had like a texture to it, almost kind of like a denim-y texture. It kind of reminded me of like work pants, like, you know, those like tough like work pants that you can wear like construction and whatnot. It kind of reminded me of that. I also liked the like variation in color on it. I'll show you. I used it on the bag that I'm making. I can show you it on that too. Oh, good. Corinne, you like the utility weave? Yeah, I like it too. I was just using it today and I was like, man, this one, it's like very forgiving and it just is nice. I feel like I need to get some more colors in it. You're setting it. You're so happy you're carrying Bonded Nylon. Yep. And I have some more like fun stuff coming too. It just has gotten, you could say, stuck en route. All right. Let's see. So one of the new things, I told you there's lots of new stuff for the Fabulous Clubs this year. Okay. Let me take off the camera here. Okay. So I said there's lots of new stuff. All right. So one of the things that's new is that I'm not just featuring a single pattern, right? In past clubs, there was one single pattern that was featured. Now I've changed it to I'm featuring a whole pattern collection from a pattern designer. Yay. Okay, so this month is Kathy, who's on with us from K-Dale Handmade. All right, and my club members, Kathy was so generous. She gave us 25% off all of her patterns. Okay. Now through March 31st. And that is for club members. It was on this little insert. Okay. That was included with each of your clubs. Okay. So that's a big thing, right? It's a whole pattern collection that's featured. And I think I wanted to do that because it was, I mean, each club is so different, right? So the Totally Fabulous Club, okay, the Freaking Fabulous is cotton. And then the So Fabulous is more bag making stuff, right? So, and you can use the cotton woven for some bags that you make, but it doesn't yield well for all bags. And then of course that is the same with like the Totally Fabulous panel. I thought it would be beneficial to feature an entire pattern collection, because then you could all make something that would fit the club that you're in, right? So as not to get everybody overwhelmed by all of the different patterns that you could possibly make, because I get that and I get decision fatigue. I have, so my makers, my little shindig makers are now also aligning with whoever that pattern designer is for the club. Okay. And they're making their creations. Okay. Out of that pattern designer's patterns. Okay. So this month was K-Dale Handmade, and all of my makers made different things from Kathy's patterns. And it's all with this month's fabrics, or I guess February's fabrics, I should say, since we're in March now. Okay. And my thought was that this is new too, right? So this is the insert that's included with everybody's packs. And on the front is like, right, the information about what's included in each club, the info about the tags, info about the pattern designer. And then on the back is kind of like an inspiration gallery, right? So it's kind of to like get your inspiration flowing, your creative juices flowing, right? And see like all the different stuff and that you can make with these fabrics, right? And they're all completely unique and different. I think that's what I thought was really cool when all of my makers sent me the things that they had done. They're all so different. I just loved how each person was envisioning the fabrics differently. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. So we talked about the insert. This is also new. I wanted to get these printed professionally now because the pictures will come out so much better for you all. Right. And you can like really see like the colors and whatnot. Right. If I just print them here in my office, it doesn't really come out as well. All right. So we're going to go through all of the creations because these were just, single pictures of what they made. I'm going to show you all of the different stuff. Okay. This is from Jen from Minnie in the Mountains. Okay. She made the As You Wish by K-Dale Handmade. And those are all different angles of the bag she made. So she used the checkerboard. I think it was the poly waterproof canvas checkerboard on the inside. So cute, right? And look at how she used two tags, right? She used her brand tag on the outside back. On the inside, she used the tag from this month's club. All right, the next one, I love the insert. I'll be keeping it with my, yes, please keep these. They cost me money. No, keep them for pattern inspiration for sure. That's a great idea. Okay, next we have Cynthia, who's on with us from Dandelion Craft and Creations. All right, so Yesenia made the Full Moon River, the full size by K-Dale Handmade. And I just love this. Cynthia, I love how you did the blue on blue because it looks so completely different from like the other bags that have the brown on blue, like the brown for the accent vinyl. And you use the checker. Everybody loves a checkerboard. All right. Then Cynthia also made the Nuga convertible hip bag. And look at her cute little model. Am I right? The cutest model. All right. And so Cynthia I think she got Cynthia, tell me if I'm wrong about this, but I think you got a half yard of the pups and a half yard of the checkerboard. So you actually were able to make two different patterns with that, right? Hi, Tamara. All right, now we have the Scoops Ahoy tote. Hi, April. You got here just in time for me to gush about your pattern that you made. All right, so we have the Scoops Ahoy tote from Jessica with Hugs for Haley. And this is actually what I made too, which well, I'm in the process of making. I'll show it to you before the end. So it looks like Jessica used, let's see, she used the Pups on Paws and Petals on cream, and then she used that floral. I believe Jessica got the Fabulously Bonded Poly. And then, of course, the stripe on the outside. All right. And then, and she used, we have a picture of the zipper panel, but not the inside. I don't know what she used on the inside, but she used the Pups on the top zipper. All right, then Jessica also made the Easy Card wallet and the edge pouch. You guys were all about it, man. You made so much stuff. And so those are just two, easy projects from Kathy. Kathy, I believe one of those is a free pattern too. Am I wrong? Or am I right? I don't know which one it is, but I think maybe it's the edge pouch. Is the edge pouch free? I think it is. Yeah, Jessica's whole set was so cute. Right? All right. So then we have another model. That's Hazel. It's Rebecca's dog. And she said that sometimes she takes pictures of Hazel with the bags. And I was like, you have to send me the pictures of Hazel with the bags because that's adorable, especially this month because it's Paws and Petals. All right. So Rebecca made the Cascadia crossbody. Right? So adorable. Hazel doesn't look like she wants to be there in that picture. Oh my gosh. I think this one is so cute too. I haven't made the Cascadia, but after seeing like Rebecca's creation here, I want to make one. All right. And this actually, Rebecca usually always orders cotton woven. So this one was for sure made with, of course she has vinyl in the middle there, but she made that with cotton woven. The prints are cotton woven. All right. All right. Now we have Zen. She made the Rhodey and the Essentials wallet clutch. And she actually gave like a dog park spin on it. Can you see there's she put a not a rivet. What do you call those? For the what do you call those? Somebody help me out here. In the bottom right, you can see on the clutch, she put a little, I want to say rivet, but it's not a rivet. It's so that you can pull the doggy bags out of. Right? So she made it as like a bag to take. Grommet, thank you. Ay, thank you. She put a grommet right there, right? So that you can pull out the doggy bags and you could take it to the dog park. I thought that was so cute. Eyelet grommet, yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Anyway, that's the Rhodey and Essentials wallet clutch. And then we have the Sterling. This is from April. 'Tis so sweet. The Sterling East-West bag. And this was, I think, Kathy's new pattern last fall, I want to say. And it turned out super cute. April actually decided to do, I guess there's an option on this one. I haven't made this pattern yet, but there's an option to do either the front with like a panel in the top left, or you can do it as she did on the bottom with a left and a right. And so she did the front and back differently, which I thought was a fun take on it. Super cute. April used the checkerboard. Everybody loves a checkerboard. All right, now Kathy actually made some for me too. So this is the color block wristlet and jot it down notebook. Okay, and Kathy used the vinyl from the club as well as the green stripe for these ones. Cute. And then, April says, I couldn't decide, so I did both. I remember in the group chat that we have for the maker group, she was like going back and forth. And then it was just like, yeah, I'll just do both, front and back. It'll be fun. All right. And then lastly is a brand new pattern. Okay, this is not available yet. But this is called the Shiloh. It's super cute. It's going to be available April 1st. Okay. And it's obviously it's from K-Dale Handmade. I love this. Kathy, if you're still on, did you use the Fabulously Bonded Poly or did you use Poly Waterproof Canvas? I can't remember which one you got. It's so super cute. All right. So stay tuned because there's another announcement about the Shiloh. There's something special for the club members, okay, that I'm going to announce. I think it was the Bonded Poly. Okay. Super cute. All right. So those are all the maker creations here. Didn't I do great? And then these y'all are, I should show you too. These are all available on my website. I put them on the main page of my website right under the announcement that says, here, I'll just show you all. Right under the announcement that released the retail. Okay, let's see. So if you go out to the main page, did that do it? Yes. Okay, you go to the main page here. Okay, and then if you scroll down a little bit, the creations I showed you are here, and it's like a gallery or a lookbook, and you can just scroll and see all of the stuff we just talked about. So if you need some inspiration. And I need to figure out, I need to like add this to a page or something so that it can always live on the website and you can look back. Okay. All right. Oh, and Kathy says that she used foam interfacing. Nice. All right. So I am going to be doing an open sew along for Kathy's roadie. It's going to be either next week or the week after. I just need to make sure everything is set with kids' schedules. They're going to be on spring break. Okay, so stay tuned for that. And I'm just going to host that live on YouTube. Okay. So the roadie. Okay, I'm doing the roadie. I haven't made the roadie yet, so I'm really excited to make it. But then there's a bonus. All right. So for my club members, new this year too, I'm hosting like private events. Okay. And they are on Zoom and they are with the featured pattern designer of that month. Okay. So what we're going to do is Kathy said that she would do the sew along with my club members for her brand new pattern. So for the Shiloh. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. When do you ever get to sew a brand new pattern that comes out with the actual pattern designer, right? So it's going to be on Zoom. If you were in the club, like stay tuned and check your emails. I think we're looking at doing it not the first weekend in April, but the second weekend. We are looking at I'm looking at my calendar right now. We are looking at doing it the 11th or 12th of April. And I believe that is a week after Easter. Yes, it is the week after Easter Sunday. So the 11th or 12th, it's a Saturday or a Sunday. Okay. I know, it's so fun, right? I think it's so cool. And again, that will be on Zoom. It's going to be a private member only event. You'll need to like have a code to get in and whatnot. If you can't make it to that Zoom, I will send out the recorded link to all of my club members too, so you have it. Okay. I know. I'm so excited. Thank you, Kathy. All right. It was so awesome. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're volunteering to do that. All right. Here's the other important thing. And then we're almost getting to the end. And I'll pick a winner for the Poly Waterproof Canvas. Okay. So the other important thing, if you are in the clubs, to know about is the community challenge. Okay. So each month, or not each month, each fabric club month, I should say, because we're doing it bi-monthly, right? So each fabric club, I'm hosting a community challenge. And if you make something using your club fabrics from that month, so from February, so you need to use your club fabrics, and you need to use your club fabrics and make something from the featured pattern designer. Okay, so that is K-Dill Handmade. So club fabrics, make something from Kathy's collection. Okay, take a picture of the finished product, whatever it is, and then you can go and post it on my website, and it enters you for a chance to win an upcoming club for free. Okay, so this time you have, and I'm going to show you on my website where it is. I need to send an email about this as well. I know I've talked about it on my stories and different sew-alongs, but I need to actually send an email out too. It is going to be open. You have to submit by April 10th. Okay. Because I would like to give a shout out to the winner in the club that I'm shipping. So in April's club, I would like to give you a shout out, possibly on the insert here. Okay. So you have to submit it by April 10th. And then it's just going to be, it's not voting. It's not by vote or anything. It's just random. Okay. So I'll do it on something like my wheel of names, like a random name generator. Okay. Let's see. So if you win the challenge right now, that would mean that your June club is free. Okay. Does that make sense? And if you prepaid, somebody asked me, what if I prepaid for the club, for the year or for 6 months? If you prepaid for the club, I'm going to give you the option of, I can either, give you, refund you in the amount of 1 month that you paid for, or I will give you a shop credit for the club amount. Okay. So you can choose what you want to do there. All right. Does that sound good? Do we have questions yet about that? All right. I'm going to show you, and it can be, y'all, it can be anything from Kathy's collection. Okay. You don't have to make like the most intricate bag. You could make the color block wristlet. You could make the nougat. You could make, Kathy has multiple notebooks that you could make, right? Which are really fun sews and great for cotton woven, might I add. All right, let me show you on my website where it is. Let's see, I'm gonna, wait, I need a share screen. Why is that not coming up? Okay, oh, stop sharing. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. All right, share screen. Okay. Okay, so if we go back to my site, okay, this is the main page of my site. All right, all of club member stuff is in here. Okay, so if you go to Fabulous Clubs, click the drop down. Okay, and then go to the very bottom. It says Fab Club Gallery. All right. So see what customers are making with their 2026 Fabulous Clubs and submit your own below. All right. Oh, it looks like we have 5 submissions now. All right. So all you have to do is click on this button. It's super easy. Okay. You add your, we could fake it. Let's fake it. Okay, let's pretend that I made this one that Rebecca made. Okay, so I'd add this photo of Hazel and the Cascadia. And then if my product is still available, say you use the Totally Fabulous panel for it, okay? And then you're gonna click on Paws and Petals for your club theme, and then let me know what pattern from K-Dill Handmade you used. Okay, and this box is to check so that I can use your photos and emails and stuff like that to showcase what you did. I will also share them with the specific pattern designer. So Kathy is going to get these photos too so that she can share them in her groups. All right. And then, oh, wait, what did we say this was? The Cascadia, I think. Okay. And then you put your email address and then click submit. Okay. And that's it. Okay. Now, there are no email addresses or names on these submissions. Okay. So it's anonymous on here. All right. Does that make sense? Let me see. Any questions about that process? Is it easy? I think it was easy. I tried to make it easy. All right. So next, I just have one additional coordinating item from the shop this time because a bunch of my stuff that was supposed to be here got to customs in Los Angeles, and then customs said nope, and they sent it right back to my supplier. So it's somewhere. I don't know where, but my extra coordinates didn't come in. So I do have this though, which I didn't realize until all of these, like I saw all these fabrics together, that it matched quite well. So this is the winter spruce faux cowhide textured vinyl. Okay. It was from, I think it was from November's club. Okay. But I thought it goes quite well with that dark turquoise. Ooh, kitty. It kind of like brings out a nice, I thought it was a nice like tone. If you wanted to go, you could have brought my fabric back with me. I thought that it was like a nice compliment, right? If you didn't want to do, you know, the rustic brown look, I thought this was pretty too. And actually it's a bit more teal in person, but it does work nicely. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh, and then let's do a sneak peek and then pick a winner. Okay. So the sneak peek next month, the club is called Wild and Free. Okay. And this is your sneak of it. Those are two of the designs. And I can't tell you offhand I mean, those will for sure be in the, yeah, I can't tell you offhand what those will be on. They'll for sure be in the Cotton Wovens Club because those are cotton wovens shown. But it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty. I bet that's fabric. I bet it was my fabric. All right. Yes, the floral print. I really love that the top like art print look to it. It's like, I don't know. I really love it. I love all of it. All right. Okay. Let's do, I'm going to go make sure. So last call. Oh, I only have 9 people that have submitted their names for a freebie. So we're giving a half yard of poly waterproof canvas. I will, here's where to go. So I would go do this if I were you. There's 19 of you on still. So, and there's only 9 submitted. So there's the link. Go and register as we're looking at this pretty fabric from next month. Okay. And then also I will say, if you are not in the clubs, you can join the wait list. They are not open right now, although I think I might have a few spots in the Totally Fabulous and the So Fabulous in the box. I might have a few spots in each of those. Okay. But if you join the wait list, I will, take care of you and let you know. So the wait list, the odds are in my favor. It's checkered, but not checkered. Yeah, right? It's like an art print, like Art Deco. I don't know. All All right. So if you're not in the clubs, let me make sure that I'm giving you the right thing here while people are. If you're not in the clubs, go to join the wait list. Okay. Here is the link. Okay, there's the wait list link if you're not in the clubs right now. All right. The next shipment is going to be shipping in April. Okay. But be on the lookout for sew-alongs from an open sew-along for everyone, and then as well as a private sew-along for club members only with Kathy and me. But mainly Kathy and me. All right. So let's see. Let me go pull these names. Let's see how many we got. Oh, now we have 16. So people got all over it. All right, I'm going to export this real quick, and then I'm going to put it in the wheel of names for you. Let's see. All right, and I'll hold up one more time while sometimes it takes a hot minute to export. But this is what, no, that's the other one. What am I saying? This is the one. Oh, here it is. This is what you're getting. So the winner gets a half yard. It's the poly waterproof canvas. Okay. All right. Export is done. If it would open, that would be great. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh, there it is. It's behind. It got hidden. All right, so I can see now everybody is on here. So you have to be present to win. Hopefully you're all still here. I have Lynn, Jan, Mary Lou, Yesenia, Asuli, Sue. Oh, hi, Sue. I didn't know you were here. Michelle, Kendra, Daria, Deanna, Laura, Tamara, April, Teresa, Amelia, and Donna. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, I have way too many tabs open in my mind and on my computer. All right, let me paste y'all into the wheel of names. Okay. And I will share it. Let me share this page with you. Sue says, yes, I'm here. All right. So there's the wheel of names. Can you all see that? Yeah, you can. Okay. Are we ready? All right. And we're spinning. If you're on, you just won. Let's see. We're going to wait. You know, sometimes it takes a minute for people to respond. All right, Lynn Harrison, if you're on, let us know. Oh, yay, me. So exciting. Okay, yay. So I'm going to, oh, I think you can see me, but I'm frozen. So that's fun. There we go. Maybe. I don't know why it's acting so slow. Lynn, of course I have your address. So I will be sending you this safe shipping and send with my April club. Oh, thank you. I will. I'll put a note on it. Okay. All right. Congrats. Thank you. All right. Thanks, everybody. I don't know if you can see me. I can't see myself anymore. It looks like I am completely frozen. So hopefully you can. Yeah, I'm just deep in thought. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay. All right. Thanks for coming. If you're playing Wingo, don't forget to check your email. There was an email that went out this morning with important details about Wingo because there's a bunch of different stuff this year. So read that and then stay tuned because we'll be doing a sew along either next week or the week after for the roadie, as well as a sew along for a private sew along with club members for Kathy's brand new pattern. Okay, and that will be a few weeks later in April. All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'll see you soon, okay? All right, bye.